What's up, high jumpers? My name is Dontavious Hill, three-time Team USA high jumper, four-time SEC medalist, also holding a 7.5 personal best right now in this moment. And today, guys, I really wanted to talk about plateaus in the high jump, right? And we're gonna get right into it. So I've talked to a number of jumpers who always feel as though they're experiencing some type of plateau or they've made it to a point where they can't get any higher. And today, what I want to do is change you guys' perspective on a plateau and what a plateau means. All right. So, just to give you guys context, everyone experiences some type of stagnation or something mentally where they feel like they can't get better, right? It doesn't matter, right? Right now, I'm coaching the number one high jumper in the nation with the 7.2 PR for high school, right? He's going to experience moments where he feels as though he's not where he may want to be, right? I'm coaching girls jumping 5'8", some of the top 10 girls in the country. They're going to experience moments where they are not where they want to be, right? And then when we go down to some athletes who may have not have PRs that high, they're also going to have some of those same feelings, right? So what we have to do is understand, what does it mean to be stuck? Okay. And right here, back here, if you're wondering what this graphic is, this is a jar with a bug inside of it. And this bug there's a lid on this jar, and this bug cannot jump out of this jar because it believes it's at a plateau. So the very first thing that we must do is understand, right? What does it mean to be stuck? Okay, what does it mean to be stuck? Right? And the thing is, most people, they feel like if they didn't jump high for 2 weeks, they're stuck. They didn't PR for a meet, they're stuck, right? That's the thing. This is all about perception, right? When I was a collegiate, I jumped 7.3 my junior year, and my senior year I jumped 7.3 3/4, but I didn't really count that as a true PR. And I didn't jump my next PR at the 7.4 height until after I graduated. So over those, it took me about 2 years to go from 7.3 to 7.4, right? So that's 2 years of time. That's 24 months. That's a 730 something days, right? And in that moment, I never considered myself as being at a plateau, right? But athletes will consider themselves at a plateau after 2 to 3 weeks, right? So if we give it that kind of perspective and we think about it like that, I know people are scratching their head like, man, I would never want to wait 2 years to PR. Some people haven't PR'd in 4 years, 5 years, right? So when you look at your situation and you say, oh, dang, it's only been a couple weeks for me. It can't be that bad, right? Because it's not that bad. But I'm not saying this to diminish how you feel or the fact that you want to get better. But what I'm saying is, when you think about a plateau in the sense of how long it's been, you're thinking about it in the wrong way, right? Because now we must understand, what does it mean to move forward, okay? If we now understand what it means to be stuck, what does it mean to move forward? To move forward, for most people, they're only moving forward if they're jumping their PR or better, right? So for most athletes, they're either going to have to jump the best they've ever done in their life on the planet, or they're going to be disappointed, right? They either got to equal their PR and do the best they've ever done, or PR over that and do better than their best they've ever done. If they don't do that, they're disappointed. Okay? Do you see how toxic and how that could be very detrimental to an athlete's mental, their mindset, and their performance, right? We cannot be conditional. We cannot only be, if I succeed, now I'm happy. If I don't, then I'm sad. Because the truth is, in 99% of all the high jump competitions you compete in, out of all of those, you're only going to PR 1% of that time. So if you had 100 meets in a year, you PR at one time, so you're just going to be sad the rest of the 99. That is not a place that we want to be. So just a quick recap. Right now, we're kind of understanding plateaus, okay? And we're understanding, earlier we talked a little bit about what does it mean to be stuck, right? Being stuck for 2 weeks versus being stuck for 2 years. Put it in perspective. That is the reality for some, right? Or we talk about, okay, what does it mean to truly move forward? Is moving forward only when I PR or when I equal my PR? Or is there another way to move forward, right? So now when we understand these two concepts, we have to change our mind and we have to look at, okay, am I stuck? Am I moving forward? And the truth of the matter is, you're always moving somewhere, right? You're either moving closer or you're moving further. So when people give this concept of, man, I feel stuck in this moment, or man, I'm at a plateau in this moment, you're either moving forward or moving backwards. You're never in the middle and staying the same, right? So even in the times that you're equaling your PR, you feel like you're stuck, you're either going forward or backward. So we have to understand that the wins are not in whether you PR or you don't. The wins are in the fact of the matter that you keep showing up every day and you keep working on it day in and day out. That is the progress that is ultimately going to lead to the PR. Because the overall truth of a concept like this is you will never jump the PRs that you're going to jump without the misses that are coming beforehand. I missed 7.5 like 30 something times before I cleared it. You will never jump the PRs that you're trying to jump without the misses that come in beforehand, right? So with this bug right here, with the bug with the lid on the jar, what this bug is thinking is that his value is worth, or his worth is based off of, whether he clears this bar or not, or whether he PRs or not. And if he doesn't PR, he's gonna feel stuck inside of this jar, right? But someone with a, let's say, an open jar mindset, they understand that they are not stuck anywhere. They're always moving in this direction. They're jumping well up above and out of this bar or out of this jar, because eventually that PR is going to come as long as we change our mind about where we are. We are not at a plateau, right? We are just competing in another meet, and these misses are a part of the make that will be a PR very soon, right? Well, high jumpers and parents, that was my talk to you guys on a plateau and kind of what that means and how we can overcome that concept. But high jumpers, if you guys are interested in getting scholarships, getting the state championships, jumping personal records this season, just submit your high jump film down below. Also, parents and coaches who are watching, submit your athletes' high jump film down below, and I will critique it for them. And yeah, guys, from that point, you guys can apply for a coaching call with me, and I'll just walk you guys through what high jump coaching looks like, and also critique that film and show you guys kind of where you can make some improvements. But yep, thank you guys for watching today.